Hello, my name's Mack. I'm a brewer by profession. I like how my brother-in-law Mark has a lapdog called Bertie. I also like Marshall's blanket. And I like the name of the new drinks at Far Peak. Suckies? What's this? Severn Bridge? Hey, we must be going to Wales. To the Wye Valley. That is indeed where we're going. Oh, and up this path to the two-tiered system that is Wyndcliff Quarry. Oh, look at the view. There's a Severn Bridge over there. And look at this. Absolutely stunning rock. Paola's on it already. She couldn't wait to climb.
What? To breathe into it and through it. Certainly very.
The suntan lotion doesn't help.
Unless you're trying not to get sunburnt, and then it does help. Yeah. It may sound like we're right next to a road. Well, we are right next to a road, but it doesn't feel like that when you're there. But there is indeed a road down the valley a little bit. Some of you that watch ghost puffin films regularly know I have an obsession with dropped knees. Oh, look at that one. It's not just the look of them though, it's the functionality. If you rewind and watch that little sequence again, you'll notice how close Paola's hips have got into the wall. And it just allows her to reach up for the next hold. Instead of really struggling and tensing the core to do a Hail Mary move and get to the next hold. Why waste all that energy? Paola's really good at conserving energy. And you can infer from that I think she's a very good climber too.
Nice.
I know what you're thinking. Is he just going to ramble on? I mean, we've come to expect spurious facts. Oh, don't worry. There's going to be some of them.
I might get a bit further up. Yeah, make the most of it. I feel like...
Goodness me, look how easy it is to just step back and drop off the top tier. Don't like heights.
Ready? Okay. So are you going to take the ones out on the way down? Yeah. Cool.
Next up, Madeleine. What's this? Oh, yes, very professional. All joking aside though, Madeleine's a really good climber.
That's the first technique you should learn. Oh, nicely there is like, not actually.
Madeleine's from Oxford. Wait, I think she's from Oxford. I know she lives in Oxford now, but I think she comes from Oxford too.
Quiet.
Lovely crack technique coming up now. Look at that foot jam. Beautiful.
I just did a crack climbing masterclass last week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where was that?
Up in the Peak District.
Oh. So with the white boys?
No, it was much more basic level.
It may have been basic, but the techniques have stuck.
That makes things more interesting.
Madeleine was just saying that one of the holds is loose. You ever had that? I once had a hold that, well, it's a hold. It was basically a huge obelisk that I was holding on to and it felt loose. I thought, if this comes off,
Yay! Nice.
I'm braining, no, probably killing the B layer below me. So I went around, took a different route. Oh look, I'm climbing. I shall just dust off this little foothold here with my foot. It's lovely and tranquil here, and there's no cars going past. Speak of the devil, cars.
I don't know if we're supposed to be putting a top rope up with that one here. I don't know if there's another one. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe there's another one as well. Maybe Mack's got one. Should we wait till he comes down and then I'll just go, yeah. Yeah, your arms are right.
You might want to take.
Yep, I got you. I mean, you can always use that one and then we can try and find another one.
Be careful with your arm. Yep, that's it.
Because I think they want to leave that one up
Right,
on
be
that
careful
one.
with the holly bush.
Oh, I do apologise, I haven't been naming any of these. This route that I'm going up now is called Galleon's Reach. Previously, you've been seeing Hollow Talk. Which reminds me, we need some Wye Valley facts, don't we? The English may call it the River Wye. The Welsh call it Afon Gwy. And if you're Welsh, I apologise for my ofnadwy pronunciation. One thing I didn't know, the River Wye is the 4th longest river in the United Kingdom. And the Wye Valley Area of Outstanding Natural Beauty is an internationally important protected landscape straddling the border between England and Wales. It covers 326 square kilometres, surrounding a 72-kilometre stretch lower down the river, just south of Hereford to Chepstow. It is recognised, in particular, for its limestone gorge scenery and dense native woodlands, as well as its wildlife, archaeological and industrial remains. It is also historically important as one of the birthplaces of the modern tourism industry. And while I might be motoring through this voiceover, I'm not doing so well on the climb, am I? This is a tough bit. Time for a bit of geology, and for me to absolutely murder some geological terms. The varied landscape of the Wye Valley can be explained by underlying rocks and structures, and how ice and then river and tributary systems have acted upon them through time. Close to Hereford, the geology of the area is largely made up of Silurian limestones, shales and sandstones. To the south of this, the Herefordshire lowlands are largely underlain by red mudstones and sandstones, producing a redder soil. These rocks are softer than limestones elsewhere, so the river created more meanders, a wider floodplain, and a gentle and more rolling landscape. Around Simmons Yat, limestones and red sandstones meet. This leads to a landscape of hills and plains, as well as substantial meanders, which have formed impressive river cliffs. The lower Wye landscape was formed by the river acting on a series of layers of rock that dip towards the Forest of Dean. Here the river is incised into the margins of the old red sandstone plateau to form a gorge with substantial river cliffs. The steepest parts of the Wye Gorge are cut through the Carboniferous limestone. Here, the combined action of the river, natural joints in the rocks and quarrying have exposed many vertical faces, particularly between Tintern and Chepstow. Which is pretty much where we are right now. Well, that's what we're looking at on film anyway. Oh, look at that bridging. That's quite nice.
Nice, done. Nice.
Oh, Paola's on the rock again. She's trying the route Hollow Talk. What I thought was Hollow Talk earlier was Full Fat Diet. That's the one that Sufen's about to go up. Look at that awesome leg placement. That's amazing. Paola's from the south of Spain, and she told me that they often dropped some of the S's in their words. I'm never going to learn Spanish properly. ¿Cómo estás? No. ¿Cómo está?
I do a lot of Thai food, and then I've been told but that's not actually good.
I know.
A high foot may not be good, but boy, does it look cool.
I know that's the next bit.
What's wrong with high footholds then?
Well, people say it's kind of better to have lots of small steps.
All right.
But I think it really depends on what your strengths are. Like, if your strengths are like flexibility, then I feel like if you're not that flexible, then they don't work so well. Did you say you
Ooh, Sufen's just joined us. She's from China. The mainland China. Not even Hong Kong or anything like that. Although she did say that she lives near Hong Kong. And while it may look like Paola is about to kick Sufen in the face, they were pretty far apart. I'm sorry, that just sounded funny double speed, so I had to repeat it a couple of times.
I'm trying to push on here.
Yeah, I really found finding the footholds really challenging around there.
It's so difficult.
Yeah, I think.
Nice.
Very nice. Oh, smash it. Woo! Really is. And then you're gonna have to unclip that one. You're gonna put that one back in. Clip that.
Excellent bit of climbing there.
I think there is a better way of doing it, but I think I lost too much time trying to find the right foothold, and I got like very tired. So I think maybe now that I know about it, I should have. Yeah, I'm like, and then you know.
Just be like, that's what
But there must be.
Sufen's having another go at full fat diet.
Now from there you can
She can do it this time. There's a high foot.
I get
But see, if you fall,
my knee.
that's, you know, it doesn't really matter because you're on a top rope. So
Down slightly further.
yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm really tired. I'm going for it, but I think I might fall.
Sorry.
And then you fall, and
right?
it's not
Yeah.
better than bouldering. I went the boulder wall, and I'm like, I'm gonna fall. I think bouldering is very scary.
It really is. I don't mind.
It's no, it was all right. Just my arms were killing me afterwards. My forearms. Oh, nice one.
She's going for it.
Come on, Sufen. You've got this.
You can bring your right foot on your left. Yeah, really good.
Oh, what about you? No? Oh, no.
No.
Oh, it's fun.
Very good.
Sometimes. Oh, coming down.
Coming down, okay. Lowering.
Oh no. I couldn't even get there. So. Flying out there.
I thought that was a good attempt by Sufen. What's this? Oh, it's Hannah. Hannah's having a go at hollow talk. I really like the way that she raises her foot up here on the left. I mean, the left foot. That's brilliant, eh?
It worked, but it was quite a lot of work for, not going very far. Okay, when we start to grip or something. Oh.
While we may be interested in the rock overground, geological interest extends underground, and there are many rock shelters and solution caves in the area. These include King Arthur's Cave and many others in the area of Simmonsjat, and Slaughterstein Cave near Berry Hill. At St Arvan's near Chepstow, the underground watercourses have carved out a long cave system which exits at Otter Hole at the base of Piercefield Cliffs. And Otter Hole is the only cave system in England or Wales which can be reached through a tidal sump, making it a mecca for cavers. Isn't Hannah doing well?
How far across here is cheating?
Oh, there's no such thing as cheating.
Okay.
Up is up.
Yeah.
You may have the same question as I had,
Nice.
rolling around in your brain. What the hell is a tidal sump?
Then you'll
Don't
figure out
worry.
that one when you can.
I'll let you know.
So is this like the end?
Yeah.
Okay. And then unclip this.
Oh yeah, no, then you don't need to if you've already done the change.
And so if I go back, then more joy to tab, then further.
There is one nice hole up above the change to the right.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Nice. Okay, and then come back across.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, I got you.
Alright. Lowering?
Yeah. Alright.
Ooh, who's this? This is Finn, the wonder dog.
Is this sleep?
Look at his tongue sticking.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, it's probably that festival.
Everybody is, they've started.
This weekend there was a festival going on at Chepstow racecourses. We could hear the music 1.7 miles away.
Oh, that's a sloper.
Yeah, there are nicer ones. Tucked into that crack, apparently there's something that's lovely.
Oh, yeah, right.
I didn't find it.
Right, so within the entrance passage of Otter Hole is a tidal sump, which is a body of water which rises and falls alongside the tide of the River Wye, sealing off the cave for at least 6 hours in every 12-hour period. The sump is relative to the height of the River Wye, the local rainfall and the strength of the tide, but rises and falls at least 6 metres. Anyways, let's get back to rock. Outside rock. Oh, look at this. I've reached my crux. But do I know it yet? Probably not. But I'll know it soon.
For the crack.
Field Marshal Faff in full effect. I don't know what I'm doing. I would like to thank Jenifer for filming this. In fact, I'd like to thank anyone that I've ever asked for filming. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, go on. Nice. Yeah, go on, you're gonna get onto that ledge. I got you. You were so nearly on that ledge then.
Get more faff, so I've sped it up.
It's interesting because that's the bit where everybody struggles. But for you it's a slightly different struggle because you're taller, so you're actually like beyond the holds that I used or Paola used. You know. And really feel free to rest as long as you want. Like,
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Because I think that's really important.
and really feel free to rest as long as you want. Like,
Yeah.
You can probably see me visibly relax when she says that. And I would say it was due to the lifting of one more worry on my back that gave me the mental fortitude to be able to do this. And I, for one, will forever refer to this as the Madeleine Principle. And I'm going to employ it every time I belay. I think it's very powerful. Look, here I am. I'm not worrying anymore about, oh, The belayer, they probably want to climb. No, Madeleine has said everything's cool.
Oh, it's just there.
Yeah. You're literally
So
right
close.
I just have to focus on this bit. Trust the left foot.
there. Yes, Mack. Nice.
Nice.
Touching the chain? Cool.
Like the matches.
No?
It's just bouldering.
Well, I don't know what the rules are. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
me.
got you. Cool.
Thank you.
Nice. Lowering?
Something to Lacey.
On relay.
Thank you. Here I started fasting again before.
Yeah. Nice.
Not only do I love the way Paola pronounces faffing, I love the fact that she uses the term faff. That's fantastic. I am king of the faff. I really like this foot placement too, coming up. Oh! I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking it at the same time. Who are the famous people that come from the Wye Valley? Yes. Dennis Potter was from the Forest of Dean in the Wye Valley.
I'll put it the other way round. That's how I did work.
Who was Dennis Potter? He was Harry Potter's dad. I'm kidding, of course. Dad joke. What? I'm a dad. I'm sorry. Dennis Potter was born at Berry Hill near Coleford in the Forest of Dean. From a family of coal miners, he attended the local grammar school and spent 3 years at Oxford.
Nice.
Potter worked in broadcasting as a journalist and stood for Parliament, but is best remembered for the plays he wrote in the 1980s, including The Singing Detective and Pennies from Heaven. He died in 1994. Incidentally, the BBC adaptation of his play The Singing Detective had, as the starring role, Michael Gambon, the actor that also plays Dumbledore in some of the Harry Potter movies. Oh, look at that, full circle, brought it all the way round. Sort of. The dad joke. Oh, God. Shut up. Nice bit of bridging. When there's no cars going by, the bird song here's quite lovely.
This is not very nice, but
You're doing well.
what a difference.
You got this. Come on.
Watch me.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I think I changed too soon to front, right?
Okay.
I should have kept on.
Yeah, I think you were lay backing more last time. But that might be like the difference between top roping and lead, you know? That you felt like kind of getting.
Lovely bird song and lovely views too.
I haven't caught you. What's your name?
Sufen.
Sufen.
Yes.
How do you spell that?
S-U-F-E-N.
Sufen. Nice.
Weird name, right?
Well, it depends where you are. My name would be weird in other countries, I'm sure.
Oh, Oh, the hen are very friendly.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get your right foot maybe into that little bit. Wow, that high? Oh, I don't know how the legs today.
Ow.
Nice.
Nice and Sufen. Oh.
Oh, here's a good one. Born Richard Frank Osnowitch in Hereford in 1944, Frank Oz is a well-known puppeteer and filmmaker.
Nice.
He began his career as a puppeteer for Jim Henson's Muppet characters, including Miss Piggy and Fozzie Bear.
That looks good.
Yeah, nice.
Could you mantle it like you were climbing out of a swimming pool?
Yeah, nice.
Lovely.
Nice.
Frank Oz is also well known for voicing Yoda in Star Wars. Nice. Oh, look at that. Madeleine's on the top tier. Sufen's on the lower tier.
Have you touched the top, yeah? Nice. Climb down to that where you mantled out of. Or climb down that bit, yeah.
Very nice. Shall I go down? I've got you. Ready for me to let you down? Yeah.
Jenifer, you're going to put your shoes on.
Oh! Would be a kid.
And footage of Jenifer actually climbing, you'll have to wait till next week. Meanwhile, here's Liv.
Oh, that's so quick.
Right, watch what she does. Oh, straight up there.
You just go straight up. Nice. Very nice.
And I don't know whether it's a mental thing or an actual physical thing, but by sort of dragging your foot up or bumping your foot up,
You're getting more of that friction.
I guess, I don't know what it does. It just makes you feel better.
The author J.R. Hartley was from the Wye Valley. I'm kidding again. It's J.R.R. Tolkien. You know, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit.
Yeah, that's it.
In 1929, Tolkien worked with the archaeologist Sir Mortimer Wheeler to excavate a Roman temple at Lydney Park, the same time that he was working on The Hobbit. The temple, known as Dwarf's Hill, was built upon an earlier Iron Age settlement. The hill was riddled with tunnels and open cast iron mines known as scowls, similar to those that can be seen at Puzzlewood. Tolkien is thought to have taken his inspiration for Middle-earth from the Forest of Dean environment and folklore. That makes you think, doesn't it? Hey, but someone who would really make you think is the philosopher Bertrand Russell. Bertrand Arthur William Russell was a British philosopher, logician, mathematician, historian, writer, social critic, and political activist. At various points in his life, he considered himself a liberal, a socialist, and a pacifist. But he also admitted that he'd never really been any of these in a profound sense. He was born at Ravenscroft, now called Cledon Hall, near Trellick, Monmouthshire, into one of the most prominent aristocratic families. Yeah.
Yeah? Ah, you found it tricky as well. Ah, you found it. Right? Yes.
Nice.
Bertrand Russell is widely held to be one of the 20th century's premier logicians. With A.N. Whitehead, he wrote Principia Mathematica, an attempt to recreate a logical basis for mathematics. His work has had a considerable influence on logic, mathematics, set theory, linguistics, artificial intelligence, cognitive science, computer science, and philosophy. What a guy, eh? Influential.
Need to untangle it.
Hey, I may have gone full circle earlier, but prepare yourselves, because soon I'm going spherical. I'm at the top, trying to strip the anchor. Bit faff.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Done.
Thank you for doing that.
Oh, Liv's back on the rock again. Are you ready to go globe? It's time to get spherical. So, another famous author from the Wye Valley, Joanne Rowling, aka J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling, best known for the Harry Potter novels, lived in the village of Tuts Hill as a child. She attended Wydene Comprehensive near Chepstow, and there are several local people and places which inspired her writing. The Tuts Hill Tornadoes are a Quidditch team in the books, and Professor Snape was based on her old teacher, John Nettleship. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Hermione is talking with Harry and recalls a holiday with her parents to the Forest of Dean. They then venture into the forest, and several key scenes were filmed there. Liv here, she's not afraid of a high foot placement, is she? Also like a gutsy spirit. She wanted to try this route, leading it. Leading's all well and good until you hit a crux and you can't move past it. And you're worried about falling, and then you're thinking, the last time I put a quick draw in was down there, I'm going to be dropping quite a bit, this is going to be a whipper! And then you drop. Oh, it's not so great. It can be fun though, let's not be so down on it. Oh, and before I finish, just like to say, could you maybe click on the like? If you click on the like, I don't know what it does, but it does something there. And it's something good. Well, if you haven't subscribed, that would be a good one too. I usually do this after the disclaimer, but I think everyone's nicked off by then. So I thought I'd do it before this time. And if this is your first time watching a ghost puffin film, there's loads more. Have a look. Click on the channel. What's this? This one's number 51. Have a look. Here's a nice thing about the two-tiered system of the Wyndcliff Quarry. At the top, Liv was able to call over to Paola and ask, can you just check my anchor? And she could just amble on over and say, yep, that's fine. You're all good to go. Oh, and Madeleine just checks also. So Liv is now ready to come back down. She's completed this route. Probably feels quite accomplished because she did it leading. It may be over for Liv with this route, and it's soon over with us in this video. But there's part 2 next week. Look forward to that one. Until next Sunday, have a great week. These include King Arthur's Cave. I've got a frog in my throat. Let's have a look. Dennis Potter was from the Forest of Dean Valley. What? Hermione is taking. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shut up. You're helping Rose revise?
Not stopping me.
It's really helpful.
Yeah.
Hello! I didn't even know. Look!